Every legend is born from struggle, and Bruce Lee was no exception. Behind the lightning-fast kicks, behind the unshakable confidence, was a man who had faced pain, physical, emotional, and spiritual, and turned it into his greatest strength. In 1970, at the height of his training, Bruce suffered a severe back injury while lifting weights. Doctors told him he might never kick again. For a man whose entire life revolved around movement, that moment was devastating. But where others saw an ending, Bruce saw a beginning, a challenge that would test the limits of his spirit. Lying flat on his back for months, unable to train, Bruce had two choices: surrender or grow. He chose growth. During his recovery, he spent his days reading, writing, and reflecting. Out of his pain was born his philosophy, a deep understanding that true power does not come from the body, but from the mind. He filled notebook after notebook with thoughts like, "Defeat is a state of mind, no one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality." This period transformed him. His body healed, but his spirit evolved. He discovered that pain was not the enemy, it was a messenger, guiding him toward strength and self-knowledge. When Bruce returned to training, he was sharper than ever, not just physically, but mentally. He had learned that pain teaches what comfort never can. Every punch, every kick carried not just power, but purpose. He became more precise, more aware, more alive. He once said, "Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one." That line wasn't born in theory, it came from experience. Bruce had faced doubt, discrimination, rejection from Hollywood, and physical suffering, yet he never allowed pain to break him. Instead, he used it as fuel to push beyond his limits. In his movies, his movements carried that truth. Every strike was a message, every glare a lesson in resilience. He showed the world that pain is not punishment, it's transformation. Bruce Lee turned pain into power by mastering his mind. He understood that the strongest weapon a warrior can wield is not the fist, it's the will. And in that will, forged through suffering, he became unstoppable. The greatest mistake a man can make is to be afraid of making one. Bruce Lee didn't just overcome pain, he became one with it, letting it refine his strength and deepen his spirit. That is how a man became a legend. The world saw Bruce Lee as invincible, fast, fierce, and full of energy. But few knew that his greatest victories weren't won in the ring or on screen. They were won within himself, in moments of silence, struggle, and pain. In 1970, Bruce Lee's life came to a standstill. During a routine training session, he severely injured his lower back while performing a "good morning" exercise. Doctors told him he might never fight, train, or even walk normally again. For a man whose life revolved around motion, that verdict was crushing. But instead,